That is a waterfall. And I am Tennyak. Welcome to my vlog, Buffy Reviews. This is my friend Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
This is my friend Anna that I actually met on the Willow Terra forum back in 2002. So we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah,
but we're here to talk about Buffy. And
it's a bit surreal.
So we're gonna do The Teacher's Pet and Never Kill a Boy on the First Date.
Yeah.
So when I first started watching Buffy again, I was kind of really caught up in the nostalgia of it, and I was just like, Buffy can do no wrong, and Buffy can do no wrong, and Buffy's amazing. That kind of wore off when it came to these episodes. I started to see the flaws.
How dare you?
I feel like, I don't know, like, I understand why everything that happened in the episodes happened, but it just seemed like, it just didn't really seem like very good writing.
Maybe. You have re-seen these episodes more recently than I have. I have been
rewatching
it, but I think I rewatched these maybe in January, so...
But it wasn't 5 years ago, so it was 5 months ago. No, better than nothing. But, so, yeah.
What I remember all the episodes in the first season is the clothes and how young they all look.
They looked really young.
The fact that they were younger than I am now, which, yeah. Even the actors. Yeah, exactly.
Not just the characters.
The actors
are younger than they are now.
Yeah.
But, so...
And so everything does feel a bit dated in some ways. And also, the outfits, some of the outfits that they wear, it's like, you would never wear that to a school. But that's just me.
Right. Especially in the episode, I'm getting ahead of myself, but in the episode of Never Kill a Boy on the First Date, when Buffy uses the lame excuse of she doesn't have any clocks in her house, that's why she missed the date.
Oh, yes.
And so Owen gives her his pocket watch, and Xander looks at his Tweety watch, and I'm like, people don't wear watches anymore. No one wears watches anymore. They'd be pulling out cell phones.
Yeah.
But, so we're setting up the love triangle.
Yep.
Xander loves Buffy. Buffy's oblivious.
Yep.
Willow loves Xander. Xander's oblivious.
Yep.
Buffy loves Angel. Angel's
not oblivious, but...
No, but he's keeping his distance.
Yes.
So,
you know,
Angel comes and tells her about the fort guy.
Fort guy.
The fort guy, to warn her about the fort guy.
The fort guy!
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And the backstory was that he displeased the master, and the master cut off his hand, and he replaced it with a fork.
with a fork, yep.
Which, I think that was good writing. I think that was Joss's doing, saying the fort guy.
Yeah, that does sound like a Joss thing.
It's
the more recent Joss thing that I've just seen has been the Avengers, and
I haven't seen that.
Oh! Right.
I haven't seen it yet. Maybe they'll be playing it at the Dollar Theater tomorrow.
Maybe.
And we can see it tomorrow.
We will investigate that, definitely.
Anyway,
okay, back to Buffy.
So, here's the thing about Cordelia. I feel like until the second season, or until the end of the first season, until the episode Out of Mind, Out of Sight, she doesn't have a storyline. No,
she's just there as the evil person. And
they keep her there because she needs to be there because she's going to be important later. But until then, it's really pointless. Yeah. And this is the...
But every show needs that kind of character.
Yeah, and of course, and they ended up replacing her with Anya, kind of.
Yeah.
But the scene where she's saying, my doctor has made me an especially approved diet, and she bursts into the back of the cafeteria. Yeah. I like how none of the extras try to stop her. It's like they just kept walking around the scene and doing their thing, but so it felt fake. Yeah. Because I think in real life, if a student just burst into the back of the cafeteria, they would be like, what are you doing back here?
But then that's one of those things that happens in TV series that you know would just not happen.
Right.
And just does happen. Or at least that's how I kind of went with it. Because at the end of the day, I mean, it's Buffy. Most of what happens wouldn't be happening. So,
of course.
It's like, and I think that's just to add like the comical element to an otherwise potentially gloominess in Buffy. I don't know.
Well, we have Witterly Park. Remember where she goes looking for the fort guy in Witterly Park?
Yeah.
I think that should have been in the Buffy game.
I've never played it. So...
I just did. I just finished up, not that long ago, my Buffy LP for the entire game.
Okay.
So, at some point, you should go onto my channel and check it out.
Okay.
but I was complaining about the lack of play area in the game.
Okay.
Because there's only the cemetery, the magic box,
Yep.
A factory,
Yep.
the mall,
Yep.
which we only see twice in the show anyways.
Yeah.
The high school, and the high school isn't even that accurate to the high school in the game isn't even that accurate. The old quarry, which was never in the show.
Yeah.
The zoo, which was in the show once.
Yep. Hyenas.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So and then there's the downtown Sunnydale area. But I felt like there should have been a lot more areas in the game.
Yeah.
More play areas. But
I'll just take your word for that.
And I just made a brief note that Sunnydale PD made their very first appearance. When
I'll take your word for that as well.
When she goes looking for the fort guy. I know, it's a doggy.
Can you go? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Hi, boy. Big
like
boy.
Way down. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Wow, he's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to cuddle him.
A little bit, yeah.
Help your brother.
But when she goes looking for the fort guy and they're looking for the Sunnydale police show up because they're looking for the killer.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
That's kind of like a setup.
Yeah.
Even though the
They
Sunnydale
do exist
PD
in the background. And
yes. Even though it doesn't come into play later on until the end of the second season.
Yeah.
They
It's
still
like, they're aware of
Yeah. So I
the
think.
weirdness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming, bud.
I like the.
I'm sorry, ladies. I'm like too old to go up the other way.
It's okay. I liked the line when Cordelia goes sees the school counselor.
Yeah.
And she says, one day, it's just your normal life. And then, who's that in the fridge?
That is such a Cordelia
Hi,
thing to
boy.
say.
Hello. Hi, boy.
So Xander's a virgin.
Yep, that's not entirely surprising.
Okay, that really scared me.
That could have gone really wrong.
I know. I like how... It's okay, dog. That's fine, dog. Just walk on my notebook. I like how we know the moment that each of these characters loses their virginity. With Buffy, Willow, and Xander. It's like we get to grow with the character.
Yeah.
And that's what I love so much about it. Is that we know these characters heart and soul. We grow with them.
Yeah.
We
like
see
everything.
we know all of their experiences. Like they might as well be our friends.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think that is what makes Buffy such a great, like that's basically made it such a great show. Not just like the writing and so on, but just that they go through all these. Yeah. Yeah.
I think the only thing that I really want to say about this episode is when she gets the fort guy tied up to help him find Miss French.
Yep.
And then the fort guy like gets loose, and then she stakes him.
Yeah.
I was like,
you could just have staked him when it was like
it's still tied up. I was like, she's the Vampire Slayer. You don't have to set up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel maybe they still needed Buffy to be all innocent and in the very beginning of the show.
Maybe, yeah.
So.
See how dry it is, Bella?
But that brings us to the end of. Do you have anything else you want to say about
Teacher's Pet? I love how much like it showed up Willow as being really geeky as well. Like it kind of re-emphasized the I'm a science nerd, and it was awesome in that way. Because I was like, that's totally what I would take project seriously, and realise that it's art.
Mom, I got a steak. Alright, bud, I'm trying.
Well, I guess that brings us to Never Kill a Boy on the First Date.
Mommy,
This is a big episode arc episode.
The main thing that I remember about this is Emily Dickinson.
I got steak.
Yes. And
Owen.
And Owen. And the Anointed One.
The Anointed One!
Yes.
It's the annoying one!
This was a giant episode, seasonal arc episode.
Yes.
Which, when my girlfriend saw it, she thought it felt out of place.
Yeah.
And she felt like there wasn't enough regular Buffy episodes, like standalone episodes, before this episode came, but it was in the middle of the season. Where else are you going to put it?
Yeah.
So...
I got him.
Oh, sorry. Little boy just picked up a big snake.
Really?
Yeah.
There are snakes?
Yes, there are snakes in there and crawdads. And now there's 3 people and a dog as well inside the pond. But
dogs in pond.
I think the one thing I really took away from this episode where Buffy says, "If the apocalypse comes, beat me."
Yep.
Because I have that on a poster in my living room.
I saw that. Yeah.
But nobody uses beepers anymore.
No.
That really does make the show dated.
It does a little bit. But I love it, and yet it's still so. Yeah.
But see, I prefer the simpler times of the 90s. So I almost want to keep living in that world, or pretend to keep living in the world of when Buffy took place.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the real one's too scary.
I think this is the first appearance of Giles' car. Is this episode?
I would believe that. Yeah, because it's later seasons and they're like, yeah, speed up, and he's like, yeah, put it to the ground.
And then you finally loses it, and when Spike tries to drive it, he kills it. It doesn't go fast enough.
Yeah.
If I had money, I would get a car, and I would just restore it exactly to how Giles' car is.
It's a cool car. Giles is quite cool. Is this not when we also find out like about vampires will also like rob, well not rob, but like any lorries or trucks that are like moving blood? Like,
no,
is that not?
No, it's not.
That not it?
It's not.
Oh, no, it was
in the second season.
Right, okay,
it's in the second season.
No, this one is
Dark
the bus of
yes,
people,
it's the bus of people,
and the annoying one.
Out of the ashes of 5, the anointed will rise.
Yep, there we go.
Yes, I remember that prophecy.
Yes,
but I don't know why I don't like this episode. I feel like Sarah Michelle Gellar did the best she could.
But it was a weird episode. Like, and Owen seemed to just like appear and suddenly.
Right, and all of a sudden Cordelia's interested in him though. But if he's like a big geeky loner, then why would a popular girl in the school be interested in him?
Especially when she's not. Yeah.
So then maybe she's only interested in him because Buffy was interested in him. Exactly. But
No, I agree with what you're saying,
Giles was knocked unconscious in this episode.
One of a long string of times.
The very first time he was knocked unconscious was the witch. This is the second time.
Okay. Only a second.
Oh, these flies.
Yeah, there's actually teeny flies.
I think that's all. Anything else you want to say about the episode?
No, I think you probably covered it.
Okay. So what's the next episode? The Pact.
The Pact.
Which is a Xander-centric episode. I like the Pact, but I have a lot of. I'll talk more about it in the vlog when I actually watch the Pact. But I have a lot of thoughts about the psychology behind Xander and him being a hyena, not really being Xander, but if he was just a hyena, then I'll get into that later. But thanks for coming on my vlog.
That's alright. Fun to do. Bye.